afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Caitlin Perrone, and I'm here reporting live with Jack's News at 5. Today we're on the Appalachian Trail with wildlife specialist Megan O'Brien. So, what kind of wildlife creatures do you think we will encounter on this trip?
Well, you see, very common on the Appalachian Trail are black bears. You'll also see some bobcats. There will be coyotes, deer, elk. Oh, look, we have some wildlife display back here.
Whoa. Oh.
It's quite all right. You will also see some foxes, hares, rabbits, moose, opossums.
Wow.
Might even see some raccoons, some skunks, snakes, squirrels, of course, wild bears, wild turkeys, and wolves.
Wow.
Yeah, very interesting.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Welcome back. I'm here with Megan O'Brien. She's here to tell us what we do when we encounter a dangerous situation with wildlife.
Well, you see, oh, we've got a bear coming here. So, first, do not approach it, but keep your eye on its behavior.
Oh, okay.
If it changes behavior, you are too close. So you want to start backing away slowly. Slowly. And if it doesn't ward off the animal, stand your ground. Start shouting at it and throw stuff at it.
And it shall be gone.
And that's how you're going to try and intimidate it. And if it doesn't work, then you're done.
Okay. Thank you for that. Hello, everyone. We're here with Park Ranger Lindy. She's here to tell us a little bit about what to do when bears invade your campsite.
Some things that you should do when bears are around is tie up your food sack to one of the poles on the trail and keep it very high above the ground.
Okay.
And also bears will stay away from campsites with fire, and food should be kept in a cooler and not in tents. And also something that people don't know about is that the smell of fabric softeners bothers animals, so keep fabric softener sheets around the campsite.
And away from the bears?
Yep.
All right. Thank you for that. So next here with us on this lovely afternoon, we have meteorologist Melanie, here to tell us what to do when extreme weather might hit your campsite. So tell us.
Water is the most important thing when you're camping, and especially when that bad weather hits. So
Right.
go find that flowing water if possible, and make sure you filter it and boil it to make it sure it's the cleanest it can be. Anyways, the health of yourself and
Of course, your
others,
others.
yeah,
Right.
clearly. That is something that should be very important to the group.
Top of the priority
One of the
list,
top
yeah.
priorities,
Right.
yes,
Of course.
exactly. So thirst, nausea, light headaches, and fatigue can all mean dehydration,
Wow.
heat exhaustion, or even heat stroke. And make sure you rest, because the heat can really beat down on you, can really get you tired.
I
And
understand.
you gotta be prepped when you're camping. You gotta be prepped when you're out there. Am I right? The rocks, few things. They can get really hot, or you could fall. And you know, anyone makes mistakes.
Everyone does.
Everyone makes mistakes. So the ER, if there's an ER nearby and you need it, you go there.
You
Make
get there, no matter
hesitation.
what. You just
Make no hesitation.
I understand fully, completely.
Okay. And before you go, just check the weather.
Of course, always check
Check
in,
the
no
weather.
matter where you are.
If it's going to be extreme weather conditions,
You might think twice about going.
you might change your mind about going.
Right. All right. Well, thank you for coming, stopping by
Thank
on
you
Jack's
for having
News.
me.
It's been a pleasure. So here on the set of Jack's News, I have a dear friend of mine, Park Patrol Officer Amanda, and she's going to tell us what types of emergency shelters we need to know how to build in extreme weather conditions. So, do tell.
I'd recommend to any camper, hiker to take advantage of the lodges we have set up along the trails, but there aren't any nearby. Lean-to shelters are good places to stay dry during wet weather, but they can fill up easily, so I wouldn't
Gotta be
rely on
careful
them
with that, yeah.
at all times. Bringing a tent along the way may be helpful when the weather isn't going your way.
Right, the tents. It's always there. Good for us. Well, thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming in to tell us about that weather. Appreciate it. Thank you. Go. Next with us today, we have meteorologist Melanie, and she's here to tell us what to do when extreme weather conditions hits your campsite.
Wow.
Tell us.
Bless you.
God. So here with us today, we have Park Patrol Officer Amanda. She's here to tell us, what types of emergency shelters we need to know how to build in extreme weather conditions. Rain, sun. We're back, and I'm here with Park Ranger Lindsay. So next with us today, we have meteorologist Melanie, and she's going to tell us what to do when extreme weather hits your campsite. So tell us.
Okay. So.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Caitlin Brown, reporting live.
Okay.
I can do it! So today on the Jack set, we have a dear friend of mine, Lynn. I was watching. So next with us today, we have meteorologist Melanie here to tell us a little something about the extreme weather conditions that may affect your campsite. So tell us.
Well, water is the most important thing.
I can do this, Kate. Okay.
It started already.
So, another thing to make sure you know is rest.
Rest. Right. Always need to make sure you have rest. It's a killer.
Go to the ER if there is one available around you. Like if at any time you're feeling blue or sick or anything that needs help, then ER. Go to
Right.
the ER. Zoom to that ER.
I mean, you can always use a bike or whatever you have out there. It's always... Wow, this...
Oh, wow, it's beauty out here.
Anyway.
Anyways, so.
Red wine. Let's go to the beach, each, let's go get a wave. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink.